It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Buccaneers are on the board here first in the season opener.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
On second down, Elliott.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Pushes him over and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Prescott, he's got his man. It's Schultz.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
A first down carry by Elliott.
A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's the option going right. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Elliott, toss right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now Brady.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one, a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack.
Man open, here is Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. There he goes right side. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Crosby for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. A time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10
at their own 23. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13, Brady. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Brady's throw on target to Godwin here.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is now 21-14. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Well, now how about this return?
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On is the punter, Brian Ager, to kick this one away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Get a look at receiver Chris Godwin as this offense returns for their next drive.
We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have the 3rd person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his. Because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. It's caught inside the 25.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. The final shot before half for Brady. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mike Evans in the Tampa offense about to set up shop.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Touchdown! The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady.
And the Buccaneers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And you'd think on 3rd down they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result, because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead now up to 14. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer, because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on, because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. Shifts by him. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
That's caught again by Schultz.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And this one caught by Beasley.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A heck of a way to start the 4th quarter, just south of 40 yards on the pickup.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced to...
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Micah Parsons in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Airing this one out for Evans. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A first down throw for Prescott. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw again. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 27, Prescott. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Dak. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Brady going to look to throw. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Brady. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. On 2nd and goal, Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bucs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott, he's going to let it fly. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Micah Parsons make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. And they can't connect. Incomplete, but that stops the clock with 1 tick remaining here in this first half.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, partner, that'll do it. You know, these Week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Tampa Bay, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.